Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Unspoken Heart Discussion Hour. I know we usually don't have 2 discussion hours in a week, but today I felt was a necessity. We was supposed to have a special guest on, which was one of our viewers, Jesse Givens, but he had a last minute family situation he had to deal with. So he will not be on tonight. But what I will do, I am going to talk about the discussion at hand that me and him did have a conversation about. It will be pertaining to last night's show. If y'all had watched it, I hope you truly enjoyed it. Like I said, it is also on YouTube. Please, if you did enjoy the video, go subscribe, like, and comment. But I will be having a discussion today, and it's a clarification of some things that transpired today from last night. So what we're going to do first, before I get into that, I'm gonna play a little something for y'all. We enjoyed Miss Lala Maria last night. So this is Street Legend presenting Lala Maria in You Deserve It.
I want to welcome you guys to my love story. Page 1. Still in the club, on the dime as you walk through the door. Had a long day, sit down, relax for what I have in store. Dinner ready, laptop running, radio on the nightstand. Now let me rub it down, let me cater to my man, cause you deserve it. Let me give a real life special kind of session. Been working real hard, come hard, it's time to start on this obsession. Really round, driving you wild. I'm your ecstasy, your fantasy, your remedy. Let me love you up, let me love you down. Kissing on your lips while you grip my hips. You deserve it. You deserve it. I guarantee you never had a love like this. Guarantee you never been touched like this. I guarantee you never been touched like this. Never been kissed like this. Never been loved like this. No one could put it on the Let me love you down, kissing on your lips while you grip my lips. You deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it. Tell me how you want it, baby. Left, swing it right, drop it low. Let me know, baby. I wanna be your every desire.
Apply pressure, going extra just to show you that you special. Baby, you can climb that.
Baby, I'ma climb that.
Climb that till you climb that. Bring your body close to me, baby girl. Slow wine, baby, throw it back.
Love, right.
Rock it like that.
That was Street Legend presenting La La Maria. Check her out, download her music. She is on fire. And like I said, we have something to discuss today. I usually don't do two discussions in a week. We usually have it every Thursday. But some things have to had transpired today that I feel like needs to be brought out. Our special guest, he wasn't able to make it. He has to deal with a family member at this moment, so he do sends his apologies and says that he will make up for it. So as of now, I want to say thank you, Albert Williams, Cassandra Bain. What's up? Rosalie, baby. Hi, hi, hi. Thank you for tuning in. Ty, Reed. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'm telling y'all, when I come on here sometime, I don't know what to expect, but y'all always fill me with so much joy because a lot of people don't understand how hard it is to do this and to get the viewers up and to get the responses needed in order to get the word out. But today I wanted to speak on something because I had got some responses on last night's discussion. Um, Honestly speaking, a lot of people have been following me for years. For ones that didn't know, I actually started my business because this is a business. It is I do have a DBA, TIN number, and everything, so I am a legit business. And under my business, this is what I put with the discussion hour. As a lot of y'all know, I am a domestic violence advocate. I'm also a motivational speaker, but I also seek out, and this is the reason why I made my name a business, is so that I could also offer community service to the ones court ordered. And in my community service, I educate them about domestic violence, learning how to love, how to have a healthy relationship, respect, and value. And that is my main aim. When I did the discussion hour was to help bring people together, to expand the love, to expand positivity, nothing negative. Um, all about respect. And also, we have ventured out to where we're able to have well-known artists on here. Also, singing R&B artists, rap artists, you know, also published authors, lyricists and all, which I truly thank God for. I have invested a whole lot. And I'm going to tell y'all, coming from 2013, when my son and I, first started off with Unspoken Heart, God bless his soul, rest in peace. He passed away in 2015. But we built this business so that we can help people. And that's what we do. We reach out to help people. Um, I don't do it alone. I thank God for the people He have placed in my path to where people volunteer to help out within the business, whether it's from gathering donations for the victims of abuse to help them out, to feeding the homeless, to also showing them that we actually do care and we have a lot of love. Um, my son had seen some of the things that I had been through when it come down to domestic violence. And his heart was to also stand the ground and to fight this as well. Um, when he did pass away, um, I was almost at the point of giving everything up. People that known us knew how close we were, how he had his mother's back, how he supported his mother, and how he uplifted her. And that's, he gave me all credit because it's not easy being a single parent, but also trying to fight a battle that seems to be nonstop. I do thank God because I have stood in the place to where I had to speak, you know, beside former district attorney Nicola Hood, Jeff Rickoff down in Austin, Texas, in front of a panel of judges, with the president and the police department at the headquarters to fight for things that we needed for the battered shelter, which we did end up getting. I have spoke at the universities and all. It has been a long road to where I actually sat back to see how far the Unspoken Heart have came. And all I could do is give all credit to God because when I did ask him what was my purpose, he laid the bricks and I walked upon it. To be honest, yes, we all, when it comes down to people and artists, people that's fighting the cause, we face uh, battles to where people do try to attack us, try to destroy us, try to discredit us, try to, make us look bad in what we do. In my stand, when I first became a published author, um, the first thing that I did get and I had to face was that being a female and being a published author and fighting domestic violence, the first response I got from a man was, "You're out to bash men." Until I sat down and talked to him and he read my book, was where he understood that I ain't just stood for women, but I stood for men as well. So if I stand a ground, is to bring men and women together in unity so that we can love each other, so we can form a relationship to support and uplift each other, not tear each other down. I do not have respect for people that bash men or women. We need to uplift each other. And when I formed this broadcast, it was to bring everybody together so that we support one another, so we can uplift and have positivity and to help stand together to break a chain. Um, I know some of y'all wonder where I'm going with this. Like I said, pertaining to last night's show, I end up receiving some inbox messages that was disappointing. And it was actually based off of what one guest had said, a comment he had said, and it was, it was, to me, it was embarrassing. But when I form a show, is to help bring people together. Our show last night was based on mending relationships to help bring y'all together in order to show how to bring the spark back in to the bedroom and to also show how to love one another, not just about women. It was not based on just about women. The young lady that was on, um, I have a lot of respect for, because like I said, as a woman myself, and it's very hard in this industry to try to get to where I am today and to try to even get further in order to help people. Even artists that's R&B, that's rap, it's hard. It's not easy. And it's hard for a man, but it's not as hard as it is for a woman. And we fight even extra harder to try to prosper. And it's not easy because I'm gonna tell you, I don't just get it in my inboxes. I don't just get it from family. I get it at work too. You know, if people would understand when I formed the Unspoken Heart, it's not about supporting me at all. It's about supporting the cause. It's about helping other people that need us. It's about getting exposure out there to support other artists, to support people that's trying to get out there to get their talent exposed. It's not about anything negative. So I am going to speak on, I guess, last night because me personally, I do not like when you say 1 minute that you should have communication. Communication, meaning that to me, is when you love somebody, you learn how to communicate. When you love somebody, you listen. That go for man or woman. It should not be a period to where you tell somebody they have to shut up. I really despise that word. And I'm going to say this, when you get to the point to where you tell a person to shut up, it shows that you have no respect for a person at all. If anything, we need to learn how to listen to each other, not shut each other down. Because from a woman's standpoint, when I was in a relationship and he just wanted me to be quiet, it was to the point to where when things vanished, it took him a whole year to actually see that if he wouldn't have been in a position to say, just be quiet, he would have been able to see what my heart was saying. Because sometimes, men, we even women, you have to take a moment to listen. Because sometimes when a person is expressing their way, because everything is not just fussing or nagging. Sometimes it's a cry for help. Sometimes it's just, can you listen to me? I need you. And at the time that I was trying to talk to him, it was saying, I don't have a problem with you spending time with your family. I don't have a problem with you spending time with your boys. But where's our time? When do we get time? Sometimes if you take a minute to listen, you will see what that person is really coming from. And I'm going to say this as well, because yes, women, sometimes your approach is so wrong. Some women approach is totally wrong. And it'll put a man into a position to where he feel like he's being attacked, to where he do have a blockage up. But at the same time, man, when you keep ignoring a woman and you never listen to her from the beginning, you'll miss out on what she was really trying to say. So yes, at the same time, women need to listen to a man's heart and what he's feeling and where he's coming from. But men, don't always expect for a woman to be quiet, because she has to have a voice. She has a mind. She has emotions. It's not just about yourself. It's about her too, just like it's about you. Don't be quick to tell somebody, be quiet, and shut them out. Because I'm going to say this, my grandmother would always say, you shouldn't worry when she fusses. You should worry when she gets quiet. You need to think about that. When I have my show, and the reason why I'm saying this is because it was mentioned on a live video today. And to me, it was distasteful, because I don't put down nobody's show. I don't go on nobody's shows to embarrass them or to say anything negative. And all I do is expect the same in return. My thing is, last night's show, in my opinion, I watched it 4 times. 4 times. And at not one time did I pick up that we was just talking about women. We was trying to find a way to try to say, this is a way to please a man. This is a way to please a woman. Now, if y'all have any children with y'all listening, please remove them from the room, because I am going to speak on this lady here. Because just like with me having a business, this is her business. I support her business. I am proud of her, because it's a lot to go through to be the person that you have to be and to stand in a business, whether it's a man or woman. You have to invest a lot that a lot of people don't see. And that's when I spoke before about people see your glory, but they don't see the crosses. Before you speak on anybody's reward, make sure you see their crosses behind where they have gotten. Whether it's a business in barbecue, whether it's a business in Chinese food, whether it's a radio host, whether it's an R&B artist. Sometimes when a person is rapping or singing, they speaking from those crosses that they came from. And as Spicy Gray, I show respect to those that do come forward and cross those roads in order to speak out, whether it's poetically, whether it's in melody, or whether it's in a rap. Even in motivational speaking, because I'm going to tell you, motivational speaking is not easy. It was not the easiest thing for me to step on because I was not a person that was used to speaking out in front of a crowd. But I had to pray and ask God, put the words there. You put me in this purpose, put the words there. I never wrote anything down. It's not easy. Just like it's not easy to get people to support you. A business is just that. It's a business. And we fight hard in what we do. And yes, as people as us, even in the industry of music, we got to face a whole lot of criticism. We got to face a lot of attacks because people do not want to see us rise. People do not want to see prosper. They don't want to see you. And I'm going to put it like this. Sometimes, and I'm speaking to the ones that speak on other people that's negative. Sometimes if you stop and get your focus off of somebody else's glory and focus on what you got to do to get where you need to go, you can have that glory as well. But because you're so focused on somebody else's glory and trying to tear them down, you miss out on your blessing. You miss out on what gift God gave to you. Then if it seems like I'm upset, I don't like people to bring me out of character. Forgive me. I'm just very passionate when it comes down to the unspoken heart because there's a lot behind it. I'm very passionate when it comes down to any guest I bring onto my show. I take it to heart. When I say I love them, I love each and every one of them. When I bring them on, we go through interviews. We go through a lot. I go through a lot to form flyers together. I go through a lot to write down my interviews, to make sure that I have a good show so that we can bring you that entertainment, to bring you that nutritional word, to bring you good music. You see this, but you don't see behind the scenes. You don't see the people that got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning or the ones that don't go to bed till 6 a.m. It's a lot of work in what we do, and it needs to be respected. Even the ones that have their own podcasts. Stop trying to be so quick to be negative. Stop being so quick to try to embarrass other people and what they do. And look at, we need to come, and I'm going to say San Antonio, this is one thing I don't like. We do not support each other the way we should. We are crabs in a bucket. And it needs to stop. And I know I could say that over and over and over, and people just take it through one end out the other. But we need to start supporting each other, uplifting each other, saying something positive about each other. Then if you see something that a person is doing wrong or you want to help them and you feel like it's a downfall, I could take criticism. If it's going to help me, I listen because I want to grow. Call that person up. Don't do a live video. Don't get on their show and try to show them out. That's distasteful. And I despise stuff like that. Because no matter what, I love, and I love strong. Whether I know you or don't, the way I am built, when I say I love you, I love you. And I mean that. If I want you to do good, if I say it, I mean it. I'm not going to say Spicy is the type person. I'm not going to say something I don't mean. I wish everyone the best. I want to see everybody prosper. I don't want to see nobody fail. I pray for everybody's success. If you don't want to see me succeed, why are you here? Why are you even right there in my life? Remove yourself. But no matter what, Spicy is going to be spicy. She's going to continue to love. She's going to continue to fight through it. And she's going to continue to be her. Because that's who I am. I thank God for every guest that's been on my show. And I support each and every one of them. And trust me, I speak in faith that they're going to prosper beyond where they were on my show. They will. Now, pertaining to the lady last night, there was a comment meant, the way it was meant was that it was geared towards just women. And when me and her had our interview on the phone, we was gearing towards relationships. Not just about the woman, but about the man and woman coming together, loving each other. This young lady has worked extremely hard to be where she's at today, to gain the title that she has gained. Now, a lot of people might come down on her because of her title, but she is a business. She's not what he claimed as we were speaking about sex. No, we weren't just speaking about sex. It was about intimacy within a bedroom as man to woman in a relationship to bring you together, what you can do in order to help the relationship. She has products for men as well. She speak on men to help them as well. When she spoke about the women, it was about the women, what they can do to please their man. Where to go look. She had a diagram to show you what to do in order to help your relationship in the bed with your man. This woman ain't just wearing a coat, but she has a certificate in what her business is. She works hard in what she does. Because at the same time as she has to deal with what was said today on a live, this woman also, because she worked under this woman, I could get it wrong, correct me, Lady Dre, if I'm wrong. But what she worked for Lady Dre, this woman also was bashed. She was part of a R&B women's group, Escape. And what she ventured out in doing in a business with relationships, she was bashed as well, instead of people just supporting what she does. We work hard to get where we're going and to do what we do. And sometimes, and I'm not saying all men, because there are men that do support their women. For example, I hope I got it up here. Yeah, I do. Her own husband that stands beside her in her business to encourage and inspire in what she does. Seeing what all it takes. Now, some men feel like, well, oh, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do that. But if a man truly loves a woman, they stand behind her, even from the pocket. And it's sad that we have gotten to the place to where on my show, I want to bring y'all together to love one another, to uplift one another, to encourage one another. This lady just don't have a small business. She have groups that went from a room, as you see, to a cruise full of people. It took a lot for her to get where she's at now. No, she's just not about sex. That is not her job description. Sex, sex, sex. She is aimed to bring relationships together. She is aimed to show people how to please one another. And she won a reward. It takes a lot of work to get this type of achievements. It's not easy. So before you bash or say something negative about anybody's business, look at their crosses and where they got to get to where they got. It took her a lot to get where she's at. And I'm going to say, I'm proud of her. This is not just anybody. If you say you love, if you talk about supporting, make sure you stand behind the words you speak of. Because support meaning not just saying it, but also feeding into it and standing beside that person. She has came a long way to get where she's at right now. And this is from Candy Burris herself. Shouts out to @Lady Dre Bedroom K in San Antonio, Texas. She already made platinum level as a BKBC. Her friends say she's the new Dr. Ruth. Do y'all truly know what it takes to get there? To get that type of recognition? It's not just the women that she had to cater to, it's also the men. Last night, I really enjoyed myself. I thought it was a great show, and that's just from my own perspective. But as Jesse and I had a conversation today, and I got his opinion, and I do apologize, and he apologized as well. Family is first. But I like what he said. He said at first, he says, excuse me, while he was watching the discussion hour, that he was listening to everyone. He said, but when the word was said, this is just about women. He said at first he was like, it is about women. But then he said to himself, let me look at this with an open mind. That's the key word. When you listen to my show, you have to have an open mind. When he said, when I looked at it with an open mind, I seen it from a different perspective. And I seen that it was not just about the women, that it was about men as well. And that's exactly what it was about. It took a lot for me to do a show like this, but I felt like it was needed because it's about bringing relationships together. Especially when you're talking about when a man is not pleased or satisfied in the bedroom, and then a woman dogs him out because he cheated. Now, if she doesn't know certain things or not aware of it, and she goes out and say, well, he's a dog, he's a cheater, he's that, she's never going to realize that she's partially the fault when you deprive a man from his needs. We all are human. And that goes vice versa. I'm going to take a short break right now, catch my breath, and I'm going to read y'all comments. So right now, I'm going to play, and I am so proud of him. I love him so much. And this is his new CD. And like I said, in his business, He has came so far. I've watched some of it, and my heart goes out to him and all he have done. Sleepless days, nonstop. But this is Legacy City and Fall So Deep.
You look so good to me, but I know you ain't good for me. You be looking at my disposition like you too good for me. Even when I change, you complain. You ain't never happy. You ain't never satisfied. When you told me you love me, you knew then you lied. City.
I put my heart on the line and it happens every time. I fall so deep. It's like my eyes wide open, but my vision is blind. I fall so deep. Please don't hurt me, don't leave me. I can't take another love deceiving. So if you love me, keep me. Without you, I don't wanna be in too deep.
I'm not your past, why you treat me like that, nigga?
Kato, you way too.
If you still love that nigga, won't you go back to that nigga? If he still make you trip in your feelings, then you belong to that nigga. I take betrayal personally because I love so hard. On guard, cry me a river. I wouldn't piss you a puddle. When I met you, you were going through some things, so I changed, rearranged some things. I told them other hoes I cannot entertain your foolishness. Shit tricks on me, this foolishness.
I put my heart on the line and it happens every time. I fall so deep. It's like my eyes wide open, but my vision is blind. I fall so deep. Please don't hurt me, don't leave me. I can't take another love deceiving. So if you love me, keep me. Without you, I don't wanna be in too deep.
Hit the hookah, play another love song, reminiscing like how I got did wrong. Look in your eyes, and like this a paradise, I'm willing to take a gamble, here's a paradise. They say love is a war zone, post-traumatic love disorder. I gotta make discount, I wanna pay a full price, no discount. I'm not your past, why you treat me like that, nigga?
Kato, you way too.
If you still love that nigga, won't you go back to that nigga? If you still make you trip in your feelings, then you belong to that nigga. No more spending my money going extra just to show you special, and you talking about your heart, you being quiet.
I put my heart on the line and it happens every time. I fall so deep. It's like my eyes wide open, but my vision is blind. Please don't hurt me, don't leave me. I can't take another love deceiving. So if you love me, keep me. Without you, I don't wanna be. I put my heart on the line and it happens every time. It's like my eyes wide open, but my vision is blind. Please don't hurt me, don't leave me. I can't take another love deceiving. So if you love me, keep me. Without you, I don't wanna be. 'Cause I'm in too deep.
That is Legacy City. Let me vent. Check out his new CD. It is on fire. And I know he's probably going to get me for this, but I believe in giving credit where credit is due. Y'all tune in to the January 7th show. It's going to be about the ones that's because he has been on my show before. Is going to be about where are they now since the discussion hour. And you'll get to see to hear, how far he has came since the discussion hour that when he was on in the beginning before we got where we at now. So shouts out to Mr. Legacy City. I truly thank God for him. That is one man. And I'm going to tell you, it's hard. It's so hard. And I'm going to speak from this term here to, I've dealt with men in my life that never supported me, that never encouraged me or stood by me. This man, I thank God for. He has had my back. He has been positive in my life. He has stood by me and supported me. And he is one man that believes in uplifting our queens. I want to say, I thank God for you, Cedric. I love you with all my heart. And thank you for everything. Now, I'm gonna read some of the comments on here. Hello, Cassandra Vane, Tiffany Cage. Hello, dear. Hello. Cassandra Bain says, Amen. Hello, Mr. Lewis Gordon. Thank you for tuning in. Otis Turner, Ricky Papa Haas. Hey, how you doing? I missed you, man. How's Houston? Edward McIntosh, thank you for tuning in. Calvin C. Young. Cassandra Bain says, that's psychological abuse. Yes, I do agree. It is. And a lot of people sometimes, like I say, with the women and the men, sometimes before you look at somebody else, we need to look in the mirror. Because sometimes the problem isn't the other person, it's yourself. So thank you for that. Hello, Arthur Philip Berrien. Thank you for tuning in. Aristide Brown. Yes, yes. That is the powerhouse on the organ. Also, Arthur Philip Berrien said, love you too. Thank you, thank you. Bubba Davis, thank you for tuning in. He says, a business is a business. No matter what it is, you're right about that. Thank you, Uncle Hubbard. Appreciate you, appreciate you. Lovely lady too, thank you for tuning in. Cassandra Bain said, you're about to be elevated, and these are just signs. Keep doing it for the glory of God. I claim that. I claim that. Thank you so much. And I'm going to tell you that, I knew when I first came into being a publisher that I was going to get some backlash, because the first word came from a family member when they told me that writing was a cop out. And they spoke nothing but negativity. But the thing about it is that everything that he tried to speak into me, I end up getting the best book of the year of 2014 by the editors of Amazon. I got a trophy of a champion of faith. I got exposure, got in the magazines, newspapers. So, keep talking. Thank you, lady. Thank you. She said, stay strong and keep going. I'm never, never, never going to stop. That's one thing my son said before he passed. He said, Mom, no matter what people say or do, don't ever stop what you're doing because you're helping people. And I truly thank God for him. And that's what keeps me going, along with all of y'all on here that showed me so much love and supported me, through everything. I really thank y'all. I love y'all so much. Thank you, Duke, for tuning in. Tanya Jones, Philip Dinero. Hello, hello. Bubble Davis, David Johnson says, keep doing what you're doing. God got a plan for you. Don't worry about what nobody else say. That go for all Black businesses. Amen. Daryl Ray Brown, thank you for tuning in. Michael Johnson, thank you. Thank y'all for tuning in. I thank y'all all for everything, even the comments on YouTube. It took a lot of brainstorming. It took a lot to get everything together so that, I could bring y'all a good show, just so that we could have that nutritional word to help each other, to encourage each other, to learn how to listen to each other's, not just your mind, but your heart. Because sometimes only because we feel one way doesn't mean that that's the way everybody's supposed to feel. We have to respect other people's emotions as well. And, I do have to say this, that, anybody out there that has a business, I pray to God that y'all come out successfully and that he blesses y'all in abundance. And I mean that from the heart. I love everyone, even my enemies. Because, like I said, you always going to have, that's my biggest fan. Every time I turn around, there's something being done. Even when they making fake pages to come at me, I'm like, okay, love you too. But, I thank God for y'all. Check out my YouTube channel. As y'all know, the video's on there as well. So now the way we have progressed, the same time we live on here, we are live on YouTube as well. So I thank God for that, figuring out that tool, and also the tools of getting the album covers and little skits and little videos on here. It took a lot to figure that out. I did ask one person, how did they do it? They wouldn't tell me. And so that's okay, because God still led the way. He made sure, because I'm the type of person, I'm not going to stop until I get it. But I thank y'all so much. As y'all know, we already had our discussion hour yesterday. I moved the time up because of his schedule and everything he had going on so that we could do that discussion hour. I truly, truly hope y'all enjoyed that discussion hour and the other ones to come. Like I said, on the 7th of January, we starting off the new year by going back to see how the two guests had prospered from 2020. So make sure y'all tune in to see how far dating came. So right now, I'm telling y'all, I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning. I'm tired. I thank God, but I had to come up here and give this word. I really truly wanted Jesse on here. He was really inspiration to me today. Uh, Honestly, I really don't like when people put me in the wrong space because I'm all about that positive aura. That's why, at times, I spurn my sage, just like, Lord, help me. We all got to grow. We all make mistakes in life. We're human. And I'm going to say this, as I said before, can nobody judge anyone. We all have sinned in life. We all make the wrong decisions. We all make mistakes. But long as we learn from them and grow and put God first, we all right. Now, like I said, we got a discussion hour on the 7th. Please tune in. And if you love the video, go to my YouTube channel under Spicy Gray, comment, subscribe, and like. I'll tell you, I do look at the comments. I do look at the views. That's what keeps me going. And I do thank the positive people that gave me the positive word today. I know I had a negative one to where he said he was unfriending me because you all about women. No, sorry. But you can go to his show. I don't do that here. I'm not going to bash everybody, to respect everybody. We all to love each other. We all to encourage each other and uplift everybody. I'll see y'all soon. Y'all have a happy new year. I pray that all be safe. I pray that God keep all y'all covered and protected so that we will see another year. I love y'all all. Thank y'all for everything. And we're going to lead out on an artist. She has on this song here, she is nominated for 4 awards. Yes. Congrats. I'm so proud of her. I love her, love her, love her. Her music is really beautiful. I ask y'all to check her out, go download. Also go to her page. She has a website to go vote for this song that you're about to hear. You can vote one time a day. Let's everybody come together, show her some love. She is such a beautiful and inspirational lady. We love her. Even my granddaughter loves her. But I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to love her as well. So she have already won some awards already, nominated already for 6 awards. Now she is in 4 categories of nomination for this song right here. Everyone, this is Lady Bane in Second Chances.
This is our second chance for life, baby. Baby, let's make sweet love, don't stop, baby. I can't wait this long for you to come back home. Baby, give it to me, the love that you know I need. You can be my man, and I will be your girl. Forever we'll just do what we do. It comes naturally. Yeah. This is our second chance for life, baby. Baby, let's make sweet love, don't stop, baby.
I love you, said it come naturally. I'm not playing games, baby. I'll be all you need. We'll be good together. Put your trust in me. I believe you never. So baby, come home to me. Baby, come home to me. This is our second chance for life, baby. Baby, let's make sweet love, don't stop, baby. My love is all you need. Say my love is all you need for life. This is our second chance for life, baby. Baby, let's make sweet love, don't stop, baby. This is our second chance for life, baby. Baby, let's make sweet love, don't stop, baby. This is our second chance for life, baby. Baby, let's make sweet love, don't stop, baby.